Arrive at Brumos Collection. Arrived.
All right, first stop. And I think we are the first people here. They got some kind of big event happening tomorrow, but we won't be here tomorrow. So we'll have the museum to ourselves, looks like. I like to spare a tire down in the engine bay. It's a space saver. We got the intercom system.
Yeah, it's right there.
For through there, and this comes out right there.
This looks like the one they used in where Tony Danza was driving from the back and had the orangutan up front.
All right, that's our first stop of the day. Very cool. Tomorrow's event here, they sold out 600 tickets, and I don't know where they're going to put them. They said they park them all out in the street in the industrial park, and they're going to have vendors and all kinds of stuff going on, so it's going to be wild tomorrow. It was just us and 2 other people walking around today, so we got a chance to see everything. All right, we got a 76 ball. I don't know if that's from Daytona or where it's from, but we're close. But on to the next stop. And we got swag. Can't leave without a t-shirt.
No.
All right, guys, here we are on stop number 2. And there is the Turn 4 tunnels at Daytona. We're about to head into the little museum and go look around, see what they got. That was, but I want to see it.
Yeah. How much is that?
About 1,800 pounds.
The tire weighs.
Engine is the biggest weight. Frame is second, and then tire.
You there? We found the. That's not an RC boat. What is that? Might be.
What did they force you to do? They don't steer.
I think they're a little more friendly with video in here. So we'll have some video. I'm not your best tour guide because we don't know what we're looking at either. We're just reading the plaques.
Yeah, 1903, Alexander Winton.
That was Henry Ford's.
68 mile an hour.
68 miles an hour.
March 7th, 1935, Sir Malcolm Campbell did.
Check out the distributor.
200.
Looks like a mailbox. Interesting. 900 cubic inches, baby.
Almost makes a difference. It's almost like a battery to a plug wire.
Well, it's something's making it spark.
Switchboard.
Fire off. Flick the switches.
And utility.
Yeah, check out the steering wheel. Or lack thereof.
And the radiator.
Get your 4-core radiator. Gear-driven water pump. Pretty neat. There's the original Speedway.
Half trims.
Yep. Some of them left turn only tires.
Actual remnant from original Highway A1A, 36 to 50 This section of highway made up.
You know, I didn't even realize it, but we were on the A1A all night last night. We were driving on the original speedway and didn't even realize it. I don't know what exact part of it is. Well, we didn't come this far down last night. It don't look much different than that now. There's just more houses on it. They don't have grandstands in the middle of the beach either. But that does, we went A1A through St. Augustine. We didn't come quite down to Daytona last night. So much coolness. All right, we're going to find some scale cars. There's not a whole lot of RC going on in this video, but we found tether cars and rail cars, and now we got some scale cars. There's the one with the motor in it. That's a little Cox car one. That's an electric Cox car. Interesting. Didn't know they made those. That's pretty sweet right there. Oh, we found an airplane. $1949. Little gas engine. Probably a tether plane. Another scale boat. Pretty cool. Daytona flat track stuff. Got the baby leathers. A bit of history right there. For you paint fans. One of the first custom painted helmets in motocross. They named that the 57 Chevy helmet because of the flames. Pretty cool. There we go. I wonder if we can make it run. It's about a quarter scale-ish. Motorcycles. First professional female motorcycle drag racer, 78 to 88. Pretty cool color scheme right there. Little cutaway helmet. Flat track.
82 World Championship. 68 horsepower on 170 pounds. Top speed 100 plus.
Check out that gear ratio there. Spur and pinion action. That is all torque. Husqvarna. I'm assuming we can get in there from the other side. Yes. Speed run. Yep, we're about to see some cool stuff. It's getting cooler. That looks like fresh paint right there.
Also perfect. That's the only thing it won, despite having Mario and Barry at the wheel. The chassis was rigid enough.
Yeah, we went to the museum in Indy and they had the actual turbine car. That thing looks pretty wild. A big jet engine hanging off the left side.
1,360 pounds and makes 750 horsepower, and we'll go over 200 mile an hour, and that's your location.
No thanks. That looks a little scary. Nah. Old Mario's about 5 foot tall in there too. There's you some wings. Aeroplane. Mad Dog. 1959. 181 miles an hour in that thing. Pretty cool. Who remembers these things? It's not a 3-wheel car. It actually has 4 wheels, but they're tiny in the front. They looked really funny on the track, almost like an Indy car with the nose cut off. Panos. Delta Wing. Remember seeing them things race? Yep. They look like they tip over, but there's a good looking Indy car. Penske's always got slick paint on all their stuff. Back when Cup cars were painted, theirs always kind of stood out. Even though it's PPG. Not a PPG hater. There's a slick race car right there. There's the fabulous Hudson Hornet. It's not just a cartoon, it's a real thing. There's a 2,800 horsepower boat with 1 seat. That'd be a pretty that'd be a pretty wild ride.
Well, we got down from a boat crash.
Who would have thunk it?
Yeah.
Little road course action here with Paul Newman. That is a Datsun, not the Nissan. Very cool. These things here, 510s. Good luck finding one of those. I guess this Jaguar was competing with those Porsches from the last museum we were at. About the same era. Maybe a little newer. There's old Rusty. Another one with some slick paint on it. Not typical of a race car. All right, I guess that's in here for Truex's final season. Old square body. Ornelli Jones, Walker Evans. Mario Andretti's 500 winning car. Probably a replica, I imagine. Maybe. Petty Charger. Always like that paint scheme and that body. Drag racing, I suppose. Some sort of stock class, maybe. Dale Jarrett.
Use a
I hope not. Doesn't seem like it's anybody's tune.
That's what I'm saying. I'm wondering like if you could use it in your business.
They about got as many magazines as I do.
What?
What is this project?
These are
Help me understand. What is this about? I don't think those are actual magazines. They look like they all have the same dull look to them. They might be props.
1999 was their 50th anniversary of Motor Trend magazine. Cause I don't have a sense there where you look. Car craft. Fort Peterson's four wheel. This is all. There you go.
Magazines.
And that's Mr. Peterson himself right there.
Caution is on the speedway. The white flag was in the air. Sugar flag is in the air, and William Byron has won the Daytona 500. Unbelievable. 40 years to the day. Henry Motorsports goes 1-2 the Daytona 500. Daytona 500. Are you kidding me?
All right, that's the end of our little car museum tour. There's the 2024 winning car. That's a wrap. Well, while you're in Daytona, pick you up a low-C NASCAR. They got several left. They're 2 deep. About 8 of them sitting there. Slight markup, $250 here at the official Daytona gift shop. So maybe don't pick you one up. Wait and order you one or buy one from your local hobby shop. Local hobby shop right there. All right, something's going on at the Speedway today, but I don't think we have access. Sounds like sports cars.